Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. With that, let's get into it. You had been in an abusive situation prior to your current relationship, and you had yet to tell your partner. You two were simply playing around, something very common in your relationship. You were in his dorm, both of you going back and forth between tickling each other. Your eyes were closed as you blindly searched for his sights, your breath coming out in shrieks and gasps between you laughing so hard. Once you feel your lovely boyfriend move so that he is hovering above you rather than just beside you and tickling the hell out of you, you open your eyes as you try to catch your breath. However, once you see their position, your breath immediately gets caught in your throat and your entire body freezes up in fear. Flashbacks of previous dark days flooding your mind and making it harder to think clearly and see what's happening. He wasn't even in a very threatening pose. His face held a bright and playful grin. Yet, all you could focus on was his hand. It was positioned like it was going to slap you, and that was all you could think about at the moment. It terrified you, and your judgment was clouded by your fear, as all you could see was his hand. It was practically coming for you in slow motion. You thought for sure that Todoroki was getting ready to slap you, and your automatic response, without even thinking, you flinched, your hands coming up to protect your face as your body trembled in fear. You were terrified. You didn't want to be hurt again. You just wanted that to be over, but it never seemed to end. Why couldn't it stop? You just wished it could stop. And as you braced yourself for the hat, you waited and waited, but it never came. You weren't sure if you should be more scared or relaxed, and you opened your eyes just a bit. And what you saw broke your heart. Todoroki's face instantly dropped as he watched your reaction. He is no stranger to that fear. He knows how it feels to be afraid of getting hurt, to trust someone, and yet all you get in return was pain and sorrow. It hurt him so much that you too had that feeling directed towards him nonetheless. He's hurt because you never told him, even though you understood, because if he knew, all he'd do was to help you and support you, and you wished you could help you more, even though you always insisted that his presence made you feel better. But right now, looking at your face, it didn't feel that way. He felt guilty because he was the one to make you curl up in fear, to have that expression on your face, and you wished you'd never have to see it again. He'd do anything just to make you feel better and to trust him more. He lays beside you, cuddling at your side, rubbing circles over your sides in a comforting manner as your breathing eventually returned to normal. I'm sorry, Wan. His voice sounds so remorseful, so genuinely hurt. It's not you, it's just muscle memory. I know you'd never actually do anything to hurt me, so. Your voice comes out quickly. You turn over to hide into his chest as he rests his head against yours. He moves his hand so it's rubbing against your back soothingly. You can talk to me, Anne. He mumbles quietly, and it makes your heart swell. He's not the most emotional person. You loved him regardless of that fact, obviously. But the fact that he's offering to listen without you even bringing it up in the first place makes you a bit happier. It makes you feel important and cared for. It makes you feel loved. And so, you talk, telling him about different situations throughout your life that inevitably led to that muscle memory reaction. Todoroki didn't talk, preferring to just listen. He'd switch between rubbing your back or running his hands through your hair, occasionally kissing along your hairline or kissing your cheeks softly as you vented. Once you finish talking, genuinely too mentally and physically exhausted to continue, Todoroki speaks up. None of that was your fault, my Anne. Those people, they were at fault. You had never done anything wrong. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for trusting me enough to talk about this. I'm so proud to call you mine. I love you, Anne. Thank you for allowing me to help. He ends his mini speech by placing a gentle kiss on your lips. You smile at him tiredly before pulling the blanket from the end of the bed and covering both of you with it. You snuggle into his chest, leaning your head up to place a kiss on his jaw before allowing a blissful sleep to take you. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.